Hi guys, Autumn here today to do my weekly wrap-up for March week 3. This is going to be my Slay That series wrap-up. This week was the Slay That series readathon. It's still going on right now, but I just decided that if I were to pick up any more, that I'll talk about them next week. For this readathon, I'm pretty good. I'm pretty happy with what I accomplished. And I read 5 books and 4 novellas, and I was able to slay 2 series. So I'm going to first talk about the 2 series I slayed, and then the rest of the books I read. So the first series I slayed is 3 novellas, and that is the Never Never series by Colleen Hoover and Taryn Fisher. And that consists of 3 novellas, and that's part 1. And I really enjoyed this little novella series. I gave each one 4 out of 5 stars. This follows Charlie and Silas. Charlie and Silas wake up one morning and they can't remember what happens to them, so this series is them trying to figure out why they are not able to remember, and it's full of mystery. This is a new adult. I say it's a new adult because it has some steamy times, but it's set in high school, so it could be considered YA. But I would recommend be 18 or older to read this. As I said, 4 out of 5 stars. I don't want to give too much away because I think going into this series without knowing about it is very good, because I didn't know much else about this this series. Wow, sorry. And I really enjoyed it. So, yeah. The next series I read is the Anna and the French Kiss series by Stephanie Perkins. And I gave each one of these 4 out of 5 stars too. The first one follows Anna and St. Clair. And I gave this 4 out of 5 stars. Anna goes away to high school in Paris, and then she meets St. Clair, and St. Clair has a girlfriend, wow. And this one you know that they should be together, but you don't want them together when he still has his girlfriend, and it was very cute, and I did enjoy this book. The next one, Lola and the Boy Next Door by Stephanie Perkins. This follows Lola, and she is one of a kind, and then her new neighbors, she gets new neighbors, but they're kind of old neighbors, and they're the Bell twins, which is Calliope and Cricket. And Lola used to have a huge crush on Cricket, and then he went away because Calliope was a figure skater, so they moved a lot. And Lola has a boyfriend named Max, and he is 22 and she is 17. And this is set in San Francisco. And I really enjoyed this one too. And then last in that series is Isla and the Happily Ever After. And this follows Isla, who you meet in Anna and the French Kiss, and Josh, who you also meet in Anna and the French Kiss. This was my favorite book in the series. I really enjoyed this one. So they meet in New York one summer after Isla gets her wisdom teeth pulled. And they go out on like a date, and it's very cute, and she's a little drugged up, but it's still very cute. And then they go back to Paris to finish their senior year. And they start with a friendship and then it turns into love, and I absolutely adored this one. And yeah, so those are the two series that I finished. Now on to the other books I read. And the first one is Frigid by Jennifer L. Armentrout, writing as Jalen. I gave this 4 out of 5 stars. I enjoyed this one. I think I would have probably enjoyed this a little bit more if it was still kind of winter, but it wasn't bad. This is a new adult book, and this follows Sydney and Kyler. Sydney has been in love with Kyler like her whole life because they're best friends. They just grew up together, and she's just been in love with him her whole life. And Kyler is a little bit of a man whore, and he doesn't really see Sydney as how she wants him, or doesn't show it. But Kyler actually has been in love with Sydney too. He just thinks he's not good enough for her. Then they go away for Christmas in some cabin somewhere, and they get snowed in, and then stuff happens. And this book has, it's also a new adult, so it has steamy times, but it also has some twists and turns, and I really enjoyed it. And yeah, this is book 1 in the Frigid series. I did not read book 2, which is Scorched. So yeah. And then the next novella and book I read are the last two, and it's the novella is 1.5, and the book is book 2 in the With Me series by Kristen Proby, and it's in the With Me in Seattle series. Book 1.5 is Under the Mistletoe with Me, or something like that, I think. And I have it on my Kindle, and it is Under the Mistletoe with Me, and that follows Stacy and Isaac, who Isaac is the main girl in this book, brother, and it's like 100 pages. It was very cute, Christmassy novella. I gave that 4 out of 5 stars. And then the next book, book 2, which is Fight With Me, follows Jules and Nate. I gave this also 4 out of 5 stars, so pretty much all I've read this week I gave 4 stars. So this follows Jules, whose boss is her boss is, wow. Okay, this follows Jules and her boss Nate. They work at I don't know. I don't remember where they work out at. But I'm enjoying this series because it's set in Seattle, and I just moved to Seattle, so it's nice to actually see some of the things that I see. So yeah, but this follows Jules and Nate, and they work together, and then they started having a relationship, and their job, has a strict no fraternizing policy, and they don't really care about that, and they just start dating. It's very cute. There is a lot of steamy times in this, and this is just a romance novel, so it's an adult one, so I would definitely not read this if you're under 18. But I really enjoyed it. It was a quick and easy read, and I can't wait to continue on with the series. So those are all the books I read this week. Comment down below if you've read any of these, and if you would like me to do a review on any of them, just let me know, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.